So we're back. So jumping to articulation. Let's go over all the things that good old Crow Teeth can do or maybe not be able to pull off. All right. So on his head, he has a single ball joint going into the head itself. Is already attached to the neck as one. So you can do the left and right without a problem, to be honest with you, which is fine. The only thing is he can't actually really look down that much. He can move in the neck a tad bit, but the neck is like that PVC rubberized feeling, so it's going to pretty much push itself back into place. I think that's the lowest you can really look before it start moving. You can't do any tilt side to side with the neck, so don't really expect to. So that's the only thing going on with the neck itself. Going down to the shoulders, you do get, oh, focus for you. You do get bicep swivel, and then you have obviously the hinge, and these are on ratchet joints. These are a little bit more soft ratchet. So the nice part is that you don't have to be concerned with it falling down if you put certain things in his hand to pose. So that's nice. Going forward, get about that far forward. Going backwards, get about that far going backwards. So nice amount of range. Now going down to the biceps. On the biceps, they are double hinge joints. If you feel under the suit, you can feel like a soft muscle structure, like almost like it's coated over it, same way how they did the neck joint and everything. So initially, even though he has double hinges in his elbows, you're only going to get almost like a single hinge feeling. So don't expect to try to force that. I wouldn't, because like I said, you can feel like the rubberized suit up under it. But it's going to get about a 45. Sometimes you can get a little bit more depending on how you mess with the bottom joint versus the top joint. But overall, that's kind of what you're working with. Now going to the wrist, this is on a standard hinge, and this is attached to a ball joint. So you can get a really nice range when it comes down to that. And the hands itself are also semi-soft. So you don't have to worry about trying to force the weapons in and breaking some fingers or anything ridiculous. So that's nice. Now, as for his midsection, you're going to get really no movement forward. You will get movement going back. And move this stuff out of the way. We'll get movement going back, so he'll get about that much going back. Going side to side. Got a little bit there going on. You can turn at the top half, which is really nice, actually. You really don't expect to do too much in the waist area because his clothes is going to kind of keep that hindered. So I wouldn't force it. Plus, if you look behind the outfit itself, you can see that he has Velcro holding the belt, so you don't want to ruin the Velcro belt. So I would say definitely don't try to force anything there. Now, going down to the leg itself, going forward, really nice range. Going outwards, he can do practically the splits. There you go. Now, this is only one gripe I had after messing around with the figure for quite some time now. In original production photos they show of Crow Teeth, they had him sitting down like Native American style in a pose, which was actually kind of dope, right? Because obviously more articulation always make things nicer. The problem was on mine, I don't know if it's the thigh swivel just too stiff, but I have a partner that has the same figure as well, and I call him up like, yo, bro, did you know, because he told me about it first. So he told me that pretty much he wasn't able to turn the thigh swivel. So I was like, no, this should have him because I seen it in the pictures or whatever. So I tried it myself. Same problem. So neither one of us was able to actually move the thighs at all. So you can hear it click, but I wouldn't force it because you obviously don't want to break your figure. So that's one thing I would say. You either can attempt it if you like, or I would just say avoid it as much as possible. But you do get a little turn, but practically nothing at all. Now, going to the knees, you do get double jointed knees, which is really nice, huge range. It touches all the way to the back. So that is definitely not an issue. Going down to the ankle itself, obviously you can do a full 360 because these are on single ball joints. I really wish this was on a double ball joint or just attacked differently, where they probably should have made this a more softer material or more free floating. The way they did it was Obviously, the top is opened up. The bottom isn't. The bottom only has just enough room to work with the ball joint. So the problem with that is when you try to go moving his feet in certain directions, there's next to nothing. So wide stances on his figure, yes, he get large wide stance with his clothes and the upper part of his leg, but trying to have a flat surface stand, you're not going to get that. You're going to get more of the foot just kind of like sitting on the side. So I'll pose it so I can show you real quick. It'll look like that, which that was the only thing I kind of wish that the figure had a more flat surface stand on it. And putting his weapons in, everything is really, really simplistic. We don't got too much to worry about. As for his sword can go in the sheath, which is also nice. And it goes in there really easy. I got his hand still attached to it, so I'll just put it in there like that so you can see. But like so. Goes in there really, really nicely done. All right. So like I said, just overall, the figure is different. I enjoyed it. I definitely would say pick it up because if you like something out of the ordinary, a lot of these figures are starting to become, in my opinion, I just feel like a lot of stuff is becoming repeated where you see kind of the same things over and over and over again. So to see something different is actually a really nice touch as a whole. You get to see something that's not your average figure that pops up. So I would highly suggest to pick it up if you like things with an artistic feel to it. As for the box art, let me go ahead and show it to you real quick. So this is the woman's art on here. And you can see, like, I don't really care about box art much, but this I can enjoy. This is really nicely done. You can see crow teeth in there. See little frogs going around the box itself. And then the very back, which reveals the character, you can see they stayed true to it. So Threezero definitely did a nice job and justice to this toy. His hair can be annoying just due to the fact that it's really kind of stringy. So, but like I said, they nailed it. They really did. I am extremely happy with this figure. So, hope this review helped out. Got you to understand what crow teeth is like if you thought about picking it up. And please hit like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all take care.